What's good, my people? Let's talk about season 2 of 13 Reasons Why. This Netflix series is dark and graphic. I got through season 1 to season 2. I was like, man, this is too much, too dark and too graphic for me, so I'm not gonna watch it no more. Then I was like, the cross is graphic. What Jesus went through was graphic. He experienced the same thing that the people experienced in this series. He was abused, neglected, rejected. People didn't understand him. He was lied on, so I proceeded to watch it. A lot of things was hard to watch. For example, the homosexual guys in the movie was kissing and stuff. A lot of filmmakers are comfortable with putting homosexual stuff with guys in movies, but it was hard to watch. The producers of this film provide an authentic visual of what our youth go through today. One of the reasons I watched this was because I'm a youth leader. Many people want to reach youth, but don't want to empathize with our youth. So I wanted to watch this to empathize with stuff that I might have never experienced before when it comes to dealing with youth. The producer said that he wanted people to experience radical empathy. He wanted us to feel what they was going through. You could feel it. So what you see in this series is hard to believe, but it actually happens in our day. Alicia, who plays Jessica, she said in an interview, I was portraying a black girl in a predominantly white school who was hurt by a popular guy whose dad funds the school. The reason that it was hard for Jessica to come forth and say what was happening to her was the fear of rejection and the fear of people not believing her, people in leadership not having the integrity to do what's right. That's what keeps you from coming forward about certain things. One frustrating thing as a parent is to know that your child is hurting, but they will not open up about it. A lot of kids feel like their parents don't have enough time to help them process stuff that they're going through, that they don't understand. They also will feel embarrassed if they come forward. I loved how they also showed the flaws of the parents too in this season, because some kids feel like they have to own up to their parents' reputation, that their parents are perfect and good. A lot of kids that come from more privileged homes deal with stuff like this. So Justin, who plays Bryce, you see when everything was coming out about Bryce, his dad couldn't believe it, didn't want to believe it, and he wanted to protect his reputation. Bryce's reputation and his reputation. His family as well. But the mama wasn't having it though. Like, she knew. You see, mamas just know what's up. But even as Bryce admitted to her everything that he did, she tried to put him in his place by feeling guilty. She was like, you shamed this family and you're a stranger in this house. And Bryce responded with, I've always been, Ma. And I was like, dang, like, So Bryce is like, maybe if you gave me the attention I needed, maybe if you cared more about me than being so busy and worrying about your reputation and status, maybe I wouldn't be out here raping these girls. Real stuff. So the real question for Bryce's parents were, do you really care about him or losing your reputation? So Bryce's parents finally gave him attention when their status was threatened. I think a lot of parents miss it. They think if I'm just buying my kids stuff and giving them what they want, then I'm doing a great job. No, you need to create space and provide opportunity and resources to meet your children's emotional needs, not their physical needs. They have emotional and spiritual needs. I think it's important to raise a kid in church and get them around community, get them involved in a youth group, and all of that, not trying to force beliefs on you. Let them know that you care, that you have their back. Let them know that you care about their emotional needs, not just physical needs. I know you might feel like, what's the point of asking them when they don't open up? Do it anyway, because silence and loneliness is deadly for any human being. What shocked me also, but not quite, was the cycles. Like, you see Zach was sexually active with Hannah. I mean, that's high school. Like, you see kids get in one relationship and they have to another, then they have to another, and it's like cycles. Like, everybody in this series crossed paths in some way. There's stuff to watch out as well. When you see a high school kid or middle school, college kid, whatever, hop in different relationships. They have a need, and they need to know, like, people are aware that they see. They need to be approached about it, even if it's out of like a joyful concern. Like, I know with me, I'll be like sometimes like, "Hey, what's up, man? I heard you broke up with so and so, man. Like, what happened, man? You want to talk about it? If not, it's cool, but just let you know, like, you want to go grab something to eat and talk about it? Hey, the food on me." I think this series is spot on. I think with what's going on in our day, I think it's perfect timing. All the school shootings and stuff that's going on, suicides, and this stuff been going on though. I think now, since we have a visual that is compacted with authentic and real life, that people are now becoming aware. Now it's more clear to see. Many people feel like this can entice a teenager to commit suicide or shoot up a school or whatever. Maybe, but this also inspires parents and adults to be more aware and take action and be intentional about what our youth are going through today. This series is real. They did a great job. It's real, and they made it come to life. There was a lot of redemption too in this series, which I'm glad that they showed. I was afraid that they was like on the end, like on a kind of a bad note, but to see like Clay like step out and stop Tyler from shooting up the dance, and to see all of his friends come around him as Hannah's favorite song came on in the dance, I thought that was cool. To see Justin being taken in by Clay's parents was cool, because we need that, man. It's like, even though Justin still had some addiction issues, I mean, at least he knew that people cared, and that's what motivates teenagers to keep going. High school is about surviving. It's about surviving, man. Hey, like this, subscribe to the people's favorite YouTube channel.